Craft beer makes up just 0.5% of total beer sales in the UK, according to a report by CAMRA, the Real Ale Advocacy Group. I'm here at the Meantime Brewery in Greenwich to find out what's behind this increase in popularity.
Hi, my name's Jeffro. I'm a tour guide and a brewer down at the Meantime Brewery in Greenwich. Meantime, pretty much the first craft brewery in the country, and we're definitely the biggest. We've got the capacity out in our brewery to brew 100,000 hectolitres of beer a year, and to put that into some context, it's 17,600,000 pints, so there's a fair bit of beer coming out of our brewery. Okay, so one of my jobs is to train bar staff. So here at the tour centre, I get about 70 to 80 members of just bar staff down. Anyone that serves Meantime in any pubs has to come down and get trained up in the beer by me. And the point of that is so they know why it's better than another product. On top of the private tours, we show about 200 members of the public on the weekends, and they come for 2 hours, and they get a kind of half stand-up routine, half brewery tour, that hopefully leaves them absolutely loving the product in the end. So it's the best kind of marketing you could possibly have, because they're going to go into pubs and they're always going to choose that beer because they've been around the brewery, and hopefully they'll tell their friends as well.
Craft beer originated in the US, but more and more Brits are choosing it over a pint from a well-known brand. Jeffro believes he knows why it's becoming more popular.
Okay, so the Americans are very innovative in the way they brew, so they have a style of brewing in America, and now in the States called craft beer. Okay, the Americans are really into craft brewing, and that just means kind of innovative, forward-thinking brewing that isn't held back by tradition so much. I think Meantime and craft beer in general are becoming popular at the moment. I think British people are becoming more discerning in their choices. People aren't going up to bar and just asking for Carling or something like that, particularly not Carling, but they're wondering what's on the taps, where am I, what's locally brewed, what's going on, and people are up for spending 50p more on a pint for it to be a special pint. You know, British people aren't going to the pub every night for 7 pints anymore. They're going to the pub 4 nights a week for 5 pints. Like, we haven't got enough money to go out all the time. So when you do go, you treat yourself and you make it a little bit special. And it's more of a talking point. I mean, that's good. I think beer for me is all about choice. It's not, you know, I don't want to just have one beer. It depends who I'm with, what beer I'm going to have, what's the current environment, what setting am I. Like, the beer's always going to change, and that's what we're trying to do at Meantime, is bring you lots of different styles of beer that can match your feeling or who you're with.
As well as being sold in pubs, Meantime have a stall at South Bank Market. Alberto Calvente Mena works there every weekend.
I think the main reason that people buy Meantime here in the market is because they know, most people know the brand. They know it's a craft beer, and also because they want to have a beer with in the meal, because people are having the food from the market, so they want to have it with a nice craft beer.
Meantime sold more beer in July last year than they did in the whole of 2012, accounting for nearly half of craft beer sales in the UK.
Inside the M25, we're a really big deal. Inside the M25, we're the biggest independent beer seller, beer brewery of London. Nearly half of the craft beer market in Britain is Meantime. Okay, so it's a small chunk of a really small pie, but it's working well for us. And I think we're kind of a gateway drug to craft beer, if you will. So you try that, then hopefully you're going to try other breweries, you're going to try other beer, and that's what we are, kind of accessible.